Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
What's the YouTube screen looking like?
Oh, says it says live. Excellent connection. Excellent.
We'll see about that.
How long that lasts? Hey, okay.
I'm doubting it.
Let's
give it a few minutes to see if people are still trying to watch or if
There's
they gave
Sean.
up.
Okay, yeah, people are figuring it out, I think.
Hey guys, we're gonna give it a few minutes. We had to restart everything. We're not sure if it's YouTube or if it's us. We're really not sure, and that hasn't happened in a very long time. Usually everything's fine when we host a show and stream.
But it does happen.
But, it's Friday the 13th, so maybe Jason did it.
There you go. Even television stations always had that, technical difficulties sign ready to put up whenever they had technical difficulties because they exist.
Yes.
It's okay.
With live TV or live streaming, sometimes things happen. And I guess things happened.
It's more like WDTF. What the?
Yeah, like what the actual... Yeah.
Yep, DTF 13. That's it. That's the problem today. That's okay, though. We'll figure it out. So far, it looks like things are good. Don't worry, we're not going to start the whole show over.
No, I don't think you're missing much with the movie, but we did play part 1 of...
Creature from the Haunted Sea.
Creature from the Haunted Sea, and then we're going to get into the Rescued Reels segment.
We're going to replay that.
It kept buffering really bad, where I'm like, this is unwatchable. We just had to start over.
And they have to have their Rescued Reels, So.
Yeah, so we'll try this, and, we'll see how it goes.
Okay, how's it looking? A lot of people, you think enough people to start the Rescued?
Sure.
Okay, here we go with Rescued Reels, take 2. I mean, it's part 1, take 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, Howard Hessman.
All right, cats and kittens, are you ready? Are you ready? I said, are you really ready? All right then, we are ready to rock and roll.
Photomat offers overnight service with a choice of size and finish. But I think one reason people come to Photomat is because they just won't trust their pictures to anyone else.
When it's gotta be right, it's Photomat.
Oh, my kitty cat craves Crave.
Every day, cats dream up new ways to make sure they get Crave. That's because Crave Dry cat food is made with real chicken, real milk, and real tuna proteins. Crave, with the real protein-rich foods cats crave.
My kitty cat craves Crave.
Thursday, will Nell be rubbed out by the New York mob or saved by special guest Tony Randall?
This is a perfect hiding place. It worked like a charm in Psycho.
Give me a break. Then Elise becomes a showbiz mom.
Elise Lamore. She's a folk singer, not a stripper.
But will the act bomb? Family Ties, Thursday.
Be there.
Convenience having a big milk sale. Buy a gallon jug of 2% low-fat milk for only $1.49.
Convenient Food Mart has just what you want.
See this Monday's paper for Kenny King's coupons that let you feed four for under $6. Have a grand old time at Kenny King's.
Beauty and excitement await you at the 1984 Cleveland Home and Flower Show. It's bigger, better, and more beautiful than ever. Best of all, it starts Friday at Public Hall.
Says here the temperature on Venus averages 800 degrees.
So let's go to the beach instead.
29 million miles away.
The beach is closer.
Here, finish this off before your ice cubes melt.
Is that what I've been drinking?
Yeah, they improved it.
That's 1 calorie? Oh, it's got that new sweetener in it.
It's sweeping the planet.
Which planet?
You know, the one with the beach.
Taste. Improved by Diet Pepsi.
Bad and sportswear, bad and dresswear, bad. With everything from cotton to cashmere. If you care, you'll bother. Don't wear one without the other.
Ban Roll-On. It's like an invisible layer of protection against wetness between you and your clothes. No leading spray can keep you as dry.
If you care, you'll bother. Don't wear one without the other.
Ban Roll-On. You and your clothes can depend on it.
This Action 3 news break is sponsored by the Cleveland Plain Dealer.
Good evening, I'm Judd Hempel.
And I'm Doreen Gensler. Some of the stories we'll have on Action 3 News Nightside at 11. A Youngstown bridge collapsed today. 3 people were hurt as a truck and a car fell into the gorge below.
George Forbes gives council a couple of proposals designed to offset the deficit. The mayor of Lorain visits Florida in the effort to save Amship for his city.
And don't miss our series on Cleveland Daredevils on Action 3 News Nightside.
What's the headline?
How'd the market do?
Looking for coupons.
Who won last night?
What do you want to do this weekend?
The Plain Dealer. Pick one up for yourself.
Super Night of Rock and Roll will continue.
You just gotta wait till I click that button.
And we're back.
All right. Hey, welcome back, everyone, to the Mummy and the Mummies, the Mummy and the Monkeys, Harry Scary Hangout, DTF 13 edition. That's right. Down to Friday the 13th. Are you okay over there?
Are you okay, Grim? I was letting you do your thing, and you kept getting tongue-tied.
Now my tongue ain't working.
You all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm good. Brian. Oh yes, people caught the still photo there. Yeah, just got this tape from a fella at the flea market last week. Gave me a little sack of VHS tapes, and there's a bunch of stuff from the 80s on these from the Cleveland area. So I was stoked.
I couldn't tell between all the big hair and shoulder pads.
Yeah, but this was a special that aired in 1984 on NBC affiliate here in Cleveland, but everywhere, obviously around the country. But it was called Super Night of Rock and Roll. It was hosted by Dr. Johnny Fever himself. They did like a history of rock and roll through the years. Starting out with Alan Freed, the DJ that was here from Cleveland, who coined the term rock and roll.
Mm-hmm.
Elvis Presley, the Beatles, David Bowie, Jimi Hendrix, all the way up to Billy Joel. Oh, it's all kind. It's really, really cool.
Oh yes.
Can't wait to watch the whole thing. I just went through and skimmed and got the commercials. Oh, we have a super chat.
Oh, Nora, thank you for the super chat. And Benny's watching. There's Bob there. Okay, cool.
But
More people are joining us.
So we're sorry for that food pas that we experienced a little bit ago.
Grim, I think you meant to say a faux pas.
I only have 2.
Anyways, yeah, so we had to start a separate, like a whole new...
buffering. No.
We had to start a whole new live stream.
Uh-oh.
Oh, is it doing the same thing?
Yeah.
What the heck?
Open widget. I don't know. I don't like this computer.
No, it's not that.
Error.
Well, so click that. So click that yellow thing.
What's it going to do? I can't click on open widget?
Click that.
Yeah.
What does it say?
YouTube.
Some type of error message?
Experience buffering. It says stream status poor. Something's wrong with the stream.
Well, I don't know. It looks like it's okay now. I'm on my phone here with it.
It hasn't changed on this yet, but okay. Boy, this is going to be a tough one.
It
guys.
might just be the site right now.
Could be. I think it is a YouTube
because
thing.
Someone else was saying that it was acting weird on their Roku.
Well, they said it wasn't their Roku because it's acting weird now on their computer, so it wasn't their Roku. It's
maybe I misinterpreted that.
Yeah, who knows?
Anyways, so we're hoping we can continue the show. If it continues to buffer, we'll just have to do this a different time.
Oh boy.
A different day.
Yeah, this does happen every now and again.
Not that often, but when it does, boy, is it a doozy. Yeah.
Router reset. Oh boy, that's going to take some time there.
Yeah.
But anyway, I guess should we try to move on to snack toys or what?
Yes. So someone take your YouTube out, blow on it, and put it back in, like the old Nintendo games. Mm-hmm. People would blow on the Nintendo games.
Take the YouTube out.
All right, so let's try to continue on with the snack toys segment.
Here we go. Well, we're hoping that we can get through this. Let's try to get through this segment that you all know and love. It's called The Mummy and the Monkeys Snack Toys. New yummy snacks.
Old movie facts.
Yes, and tonight's snack toys are for the Roger Corman classic, Creature from the Haunted Sea.
Yes, and what is our snack?
Oh, our snack.
And what are you guys snacking on? Put it in the comments below, and we could read it.
I love, we have like a little easy corner mart around here, and they had this brand I've never heard of before. It's called Oh My Snack, and this one's called Big City Mix. It's caramel and cheddar popcorn.
Caramel and cheddar.
Yes, and I love these like little sort of like offshoot, independent like snack, things. It's kind of fun.
Neil's having pizza. Brian's having roasted peanuts. John's having tacos and beer.
Mm.
And let's see. Ooh, here we go. The cats took over. Someone said James is having Chester's butter-flavored puff and corn.
Oh.
Puff and corn.
Let me put a little bit of my bucket here.
Cheesy.
It's very cheesy.
No, that one's very cheesy.
And you get the caramel hit in there every now and again.
That's like...
They have just all caramel corn.
That's a lot of powdered cheese on there.
Yeah, I think they have just all caramel corn, all cheese corn, or this mix, I should say. And then they have one that's hot. It's got some hot cheese popcorn mixed in with the regular cheese and the caramel. So.
Like, it's not bad, but it's not what I expected either.
Usually, any kind of cheesy popcorn in a bag, it's very. You taste one of them, you could taste the grease.
The caramel and the cheesy. That's not good.
It's a lot going on there, but I like them.
Yeah, you can have the rest of that.
Oh, mine.
I'll stick with my regular popcorn.
Mm-hmm. I got that too.
Yeah, that's like too much powdered, whatever that is.
That's why
I don't think that's real cheese.
That's why. No, it's probably not. That's why I'm cutting it with some regular popcorn. See?
Oh, there you go.
That way, it kind of helps to dilute that cheese on there.
Okay, well, I should be talking about movie stuff too. All right, tonight's movie. If we can get through the show tonight, buffer free.
I'm the Scarface of popcorn. Okay.
Creature from the Haunted Sea, 1961. It's a Roger Corman craptastic classic. And it's a horror film comedy.
Would you Roger Corman?
And some other movies he was known for: A Bucket of Blood, Little Shop of Horrors, It Conquered the World, that really bad Fantastic Four movie, and The Last Woman on Earth. Yeah. Plus, there's many more movies he made. And what was really cool about Roger Corman, he never lost any money on any film he made. And he gave a lot of beginning actors, he like pretty much launched their career, like Jack Nicholson and like people like that, where they were able to move on to like, big Hollywood movies. Okay, so Anthony Carbone, he plays Renzo, and he was an Italian-American actor, film and television. And he was also in The Last Woman on Earth and A Bucket of Blood. He was in episodes of The Twilight Zone, Peter Gunn, and lots of different TV shows back in the day. And he lived to be 95 years old.
Wow.
So that's pretty cool. He had a full life. And Betsy Jones Moreland, she plays Miss Maribel. And she started out as a secretary and then got into stage and film acting. And she was the last woman on Earth. And she was in the TV show Ironside with Raymond Burr.
Yeah.
And she was also in TV shows like Bonanza, My Three Sons, and The Outer Limits.
She kind of favors Kate Mulgrew, who played in Star Trek. Was it Voyager? What's her name? Captain Janeway.
Oh, was she in that too?
She reminds me of. She favors her.
When I
see her in this movie, she favors her. She kind of has a little bit of a resemblance to Captain Janeway to me.
Oh, okay.
Anyone else out there see that?
A little bit. And then Esther Sandoval, she plays Porcina, and she was a very popular TV and radio star in mostly like soap operas.
When you say that the name of that country, you got to stop and put the Spanish roll on Puerto Rico.
I'm not good at rolling my
That's
R's.
what they, the news people, they go. And in other news, there was a lot of stuff going on in Puerto Rico.
Well, that's how you're supposed to pronounce it. I'm no good at that.
So you should try to do that. Say,
I can't roll
next
my
time
R's
you say
like that. It won't sound as
Rico.
nice.
Rico Suave.
Anyways, so she was on WKAQ and a lot of soap opera shows out in on TV and on the radio in Puerto Rico.
Somebody said Aunt Esther.
Okay, and then Corman filmed movies around the same time, and they were all filmed in Puerto Rico. And at the time, they were giving filmmakers tax breaks.
Puerto Rico.
Yes, what Grim said. So he reused a lot of the same actors from those movies, and this movie was made in just 5 days.
I see the buffer coming up.
The Creature from the Haunted Sea was filmed in just 5 days, and then the script was written in only 6 days.
And it was filmed in Puerto Rico.
Yes, and they used leftover film from The Last Woman on Earth.
Oh boy!
He's like, well, I have leftover, film. Let's make another movie.
It's too bad he and
he just did everything on the cheap, reused the same actors.
Corman and Ed Wood didn't get together and make a.
I know, why weren't they friends, right? All right, I'm gonna read some comments here.
I guess we're buffering again.
Are we?
Someone said in stop motion. This is crappy.
Yeah, this sucks actually. Are we still buffering?
No, it just says we're not the whole thing.
Okay, well, hopefully we can continue on with part 2 of Creature from the Haunted Sea.
Oh boy!
And then if this really buffers, we'll just have to
call it a night.
Probably just call it a night, guys. No. I'm sorry. Thanks for hanging in there, though.
Well, we're not doing that yet. Don't.
Yeah.
We don't go nowhere.
We'll see how it goes. If it ends up buffering really bad, I totally understand if you leave.
Okay, let's go kick it to.
Because we'll leave too.
Okay, let's kick it to part 2 of Creature from the Haunted Sea, right here on the Mummy and the Monkey's Harry Scary Hangout. Let's try this again. Ha ha. Wrong. No, good lord, that's my error.
But hi, how are you? It's so cool seeing you. This is crazy. You look great.
Good morning, encantadora y hermosa criatura. The general says, good morning, you gorgeous, beautiful creature.
Would you ask the general to remove himself from my presence?
Ella dice que muy buenos días para usted, mi general. Usted para mí es como una flor del mar, como un ángel de Neptuno sonriéndole al mundo. The general says you're a golden angel flower singing.
Would you tell the general that I feel that he'd be most at home, barbecuing slowly over a hot spit?
Ella dice que mi general es un hombre muy digno y de gran empuje.
You must be a glutton for punishment. Oh, now, what do you want?
You're too good for this life. You're young and you're innocent. You should get out. Only getting you good.
Are you unwell? The getting is great.
You're a victim of circumstance.
I try. I do try.
You're a crazy, mixed-up kid.
I am perfectly adjusted to my life of crime. Now, what is your story?
Oh, well, you see, I'm beyond help, but you're not. You can find a clean young man to marry, and...
I haven't got the time.
But I can help you, Mary Belle.
You can turn blue.
Oh, boy. Don't worry, Mary Belle. I'll save you. Or die.
That's a comforting alternative.
A secret agent should never sleep.
But there I was, dreaming of Mom's apple pie, while up on deck, Renzo and his cutthroats were taking the first step, killing an innocent Cuban, and pretending some imaginary monster did it just so they would be panicked into changing course, so that Renzo could steer them to his own picked destination.
Wait 1 minute, then give the alarm.
But what none of us knew was that the monster invented by Renzo had already been invented by somebody else. By a couple of other monsters, I guess.
Soldados cubanos, algo horrible ha sucedido aquí anoche. The general says what happened. Well, I have an idea, if you'd like to hear. Please go ahead. Well, I don't think it was anything human that killed your soldiers. Seen the tracks and the claw wounds on their bodies. Now, in my studied opinion, those soldiers were attacked by some weird creature from the sea. Came in, did your boys in, and vanished again. What's so funny? That creature, how silly. Did you really think it? What is that? That's why you can't, monkey boy. Este estúpido gringo cree que Alejandro que salió del... Ya. De frente, marcha. Catch that? Our brave General Tostado didn't miss an excuse to blow the trip and change course.
You think he's got a glint in his eye?
Pure gold. Maybe we won't have to knock them all off.
Oh.
You boys are getting careless. I told you to kill one, not two. So what's the matter? Get your count? Okay, Pete. Now, take the wheel. Well, gee, I thought it was only one. Well, I can't figure this out.
So we were going somewhere I didn't know. Washington didn't know. Renzo didn't know. We all had to find out.
Now, gentlemen, I think we ought to make our decision. Now, has anybody got an idea? About what?
Hell no.
About where we're going.
I thought it was to Ciudad Trujillo we were going.
Oh, no. That's been changed. Well, General Tostado thinks we ought to change course in order to escape the monster.
¿Por fin dónde vamos, General?
Caracas, Venezuela. No. I think we ought to go to...
Let's go to India. I've always wanted to see a cow. Actually, I think we ought to go to Cannes. It really swings this time of the year.
Yeah, will you listen?
So strange, my friends. I always had a secret desire. I always wanted to go to Bali, you know?
Bali?
Bali?
Bali!
We are not going to Bali.
Caracas, Venezuela.
No. Please tell the General that I am convinced we ought to go to San Juan, Puerto Rico.
Él dice que está convencido el único sitio puede ir es a San Juan de Puerto Rico.
This is Agent XK150 calling Agent XK120 via 190 SL. Come in, Havana.
Now, the first thing we've got to think about is to escape this pinky monster. Now, if you take a look at the chart, you'll notice there's a lot of deep water just north of Puerto Rico. Too deep for the monster to live in.
Well, how do you know he can't live in deep water?
Because of his feet. He's a walker, and he's got to stay at the bottom. All right, stupid?
Thank you, Mr. Know-It-All.
Now, when we get to Puerto Rico, we'll take the strong box ashore. Now, as an American, I won't be noticed. I'll take a plane up to Ciudad Trujillo. Take the box with me.
I can say unequivocally, without the slightest qualm of doubt, that this gang is heading for Bali. I think the government should watch for us at the Panama Canal. Over.
Que no perderé de vista esa caja.
The general says it's all right. We may go to Puerto Rico. But he wants to keep the strongbox out of his sight.
Okay, it's a deal.
I think I smell land. Are we almost there?
Oh, about 6 or 8 hours.
Now, Pete, I want you to listen carefully.
Okay.
On the north coast of the Big Island, there's a teeny speck of land called La Isla del Borracho, named after one of Columbus's lieutenants. It should be deserted by now. We ought to be able to land there, huh? Good. Now, there's a reef around the island and a very narrow opening which we have to go through. I am going to run this yacht on the rocks, right at the entrance. Now, during the panic, we'll take the strong box, load it on a skiff, and head for shore. Now, Pete, when we get over 30 feet of water, I'll give you a signal. And then I want you to capsize the boat. You understand?
I'll have to say yes. Shut up.
Later, Pete, we'll come back and dive for it. You understand everything?
Sure. We hit the rocks, and then we put the box in the skiff, and then we dump it over 30 feet of water so we can come back and get it. And that's because it's filled with natural glycerin. It shouldn't be on board anyway.
Hello, Baracco.
Look at the reefs.
Breeze, go ahead. We're starting through. Very well, I won't leave you, I'll never leave you. We'll drown together.
You demented.
My lunchbox.
My, what a short memory.
It's all right, be calm, everybody. The boat's insured.
Everything went according to plan. The Renzos and the monsters.
Help! 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 Save me! Help! Save me! Help!
Row your boat gently up the creek. Merrily, 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 I'm going to be sick.
You know, this reminds me of one time on Lake Minnetonka. Louise Schmidt and I were paddling along when what do you think happened? Oh!
General
General says you have your orders as soon as he can estimate the situation.
Well, you can tell El General. Tell him he's through giving orders around here. Now look, you men have no money and you have no guns and you're on U.S. soil. That's all right, I'm on your side. Pete, I want you to search the island, see if anybody lives here. Jack, you take one of the lifeboats and row to shore. Make your way to San Juan and rent us a fishing boat and plenty of diving gear. Uh-huh. Come on, boys. Let's go. Oh, Colonel, you see if you can get your men to build us a lean-to or something to keep the rain off.
Atención!
De frente. Marque. Great.
Could stay here forever.
That won't be necessary, baby.
Why?
Well, the way I figure it, these Cubans aren't very much at diving. But Jack, Pete, and I are all pretty good spear fishermen. We'll go down, find the strong box, and hide it in a hole in the reef. After that, we'll tell the Cubans that it's no use. Give up. It'll be safe there for months, even years, until we're ready to come back and get it. You like it?
No. Boopsie. Sometimes you are so smart, you make me sick. Oh, brother.
Now, stay tuned for more from the Mummy and the Monkey.
Alrighty, Daddy Dolomite. Welcome back, y'all, to the Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout. I think we're still running good here. We had a couple of hiccups. I think hopefully everything will smooth out. I don't know. I ain't no soothsayer. I ain't no tech whiz, but I don't know.
All right, so we watched part 2 of The Creature from the Haunted Sea, and then we also got to see the Stasha the 13th,
Yes.
Friday the 13th spoof.
Ooh, if that were only really a movie, that'd be great.
That would be funny. There are actually a lot of fan-made Friday the 13th films.
Oh,
and
tons of them. Some are really
of them
good.
are really good.
Yeah, they're really good.
And there's a lot of them on YouTube.
Yeah, watch your dupa, says Peggy. That's true. So you're, and now again, we thank you for sticking with us through these technical difficulties. It does happen sometimes. I don't know what to do about it other than to forge through, and we just restarted, and hey, it is what it is.
We'll see.
I can go back and at some point and re-edit this whole episode and re-upload it and get so it's one whole show.
So it's a little more consistent
with the movie intact and not buffering and all that kind of stuff. So that there's a little bit of a project, but I can do it.
Okay. Well, thank you, Grim.
You're welcome.
Oh, and there's a lot of people that are sticking with it, so thank you guys.
I'm buffering right now. Excuse me. This Dr. Pepper's buffering.
David Phillips says, could Yashu be a possible suspect regarding the Parma flamingo thefts? No, they actually caught those guys.
Yeah, they caught those little flamingo thieves statue. Yeah, they caught them.
And Nora is saying the sound is wonky. Thank you for the super chat, Nora.
They call them flamingo felons.
The sound is wonky. Well,
wonky.
It should be okay.
That could be on your end. We don't know. There's so many,
so many
possibilities.
variables here.
Variables, like sometimes things could be wrong at someone's end, on the user end, and it could be also the content creators. We don't know. I mean, we're just figuring it out.
Sean says my sound is okay, so maybe it's their speaker or something.
Troubleshooting on the fly here.
Yeah,
but anyway,
yeah.
on the fly, on a budget. Okay.
So we do have a new merch store. We talked about it a little bit last week, but here's a friendly reminder.
Here we go. Whoop.
So we've got tank tops there. She's modeling one of our tank tops. That dude's wearing one of our hats. And let's see, there's hoodies and t-shirts, different designs.
Different kinds of apparel, updating some of the designs and bringing back some old ones that we haven't put out for a while. Constantly trying to add new merch to the store. But hey, check it out. The link is in the chat, or is in the description.
It's on themummyandthemonkey.com, actually.
Oh, is it not in here? Okay.
No, if you go on themummyandthemonkey.com, we have a link to our merch store. And then the Thrift Crypt, that's one of our eBay stores, and we do have the links to our eBay stores in the YouTube video description box below. And there's all kinds of retro collectibles in both stores.
That's right.
And then if you guys like, you can become a Monster member. You can click the join button on YouTube, and it's $2.99 a month. And then you have access to members only videos, like extended commercials or behind the scenes clips and little updates here and there.
And they don't buffer unless it's on your end.
yeah, most of those don't. Yeah, everything's fine on there.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you guys so much. There are a lot of channel members that are currently watching. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet,
what's wrong with you?
Please subscribe. There's a lot of past shows and a lot of fun videos and shorts that you can, watch on here. You could go back and check out our past videos.
That's right. You can feed your orbits with. And hey, we do a podcast every now and again called Living the Scream, the official Mummy and the Monkey podcast, where we talk about all things Mummy and the Monkey, behind the scenes, what's coming up, what we're doing, anything developing with the show, as well as our scavenging and eBay selling antics. So check out our podcast when we go live. And if you subscribe to the channel and hit the little bell icon, you will be notified whenever we do a live stream. So
yes, and we need to do a new podcast. We haven't done one in several weeks. Hopefully in the near future we can sit down to do one.
That is right. And then no Harry Scary Hangover tonight.
No, not tonight. But maybe next show.
So just let you know ahead of time here. And I think.
And Rob's Vintage Video is in the chat, a fellow YouTuber.
Oh, yes.
So he has a cool show called Tape Talk.
Oh, yeah.
Where him and his buddy, they talk about VHS tapes and all sorts of crazy things.
Yeah, we watched that while we're getting the show ready here.
Mm-hmm. So, we are working on maybe we're going to do like a little collab with them, show promo clips and things like that.
I want to do that the tape war thing, or the tape thing where they compare tapes.
Oh,
because we got tons of VHS.
Like a tape show and tell.
Yeah.
VHS. Very cool, guys. All right, well, let's get into part 3 of Creature from the Haunted Sea, shall we?
Okay, yeah. Keep your fingers, toes, and elbows crossed. Here we go at part 3 of The Creature from the Haunted Sea.
Or not. Maybe. Will it work?
Operator, get me Havana, Cuba, 652314. Cuba. 6, 5, 2, 3, 1, 4. Oh, listen, I don't have the right change, so would you mind charging that to my home phone, which is in Washington, D.C. In USA, it is 762-691. Estada Unida, Washington, 6, duo, 6, 9, duo, whatever. Right, thanks a lot. Service is terrific. Hello, Santo Domingo Bar. Is there a girl there playing chess? You're right, I want to talk to her. Hello. I'll give you all my utilities and all my railroads for Park Place.
Not a chance. Go directly to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect your $200.
Right. Listen, I can't really talk now. I don't know exactly what's happening or where I am. But I have the feeling that this case is about to bust wide open. I can't talk now. Someone's waiting to use the phone, but I'll keep in touch. Did you get that?
Repeat the last part of that message.
I'll keep in touch. Did you get that?
Right. Which way do I turn this Dakota pin?
Left.
Left?
Right.
Right.
Oh, you look like a man who could use more coffee.
What is going on? When I take someone on, I don't sleep until they're completely satisfied.
Where's the sponsor, Pete?
Pete, aren't you going to introduce me to the lady?
The beautiful Renzo.
Very lovely. Where did you meet? Oh, no.
That must mean they're in love.
I wish you many happy returns of the day.
Oh, isn't that a ring you're wearing, Miss Porcina Perez?
It's a wedding ring.
I'm Popeye the Sailor Man.
Aloha. Get the equipment. Oh, about 20 bottles, 10 regulars, masks, spear guns, the works.
Overdid it as usual. Well, okay, we're going to start diving this afternoon.
I brought something else home with me, too.
No pongan todo eso ahí otra vez. Vamos a muy...
Carmelita, I'd like you to meet Renzo Capetta, my sister Mary Bell, Mr. Pete Peterson, and, well, I don't know who the large woman with him is. Porcina Perez.
Hi. Hello, everybody.
You found this woman in San Juan?
Well, she was living in a sort of sorority house down by the docks. She's awful friendly.
Why don't you come on with me, honey? I'll show you our sorority house.
Senor Capero, I have the honor to report that my men will be ready in 1 hour.
Ready for what?
Dive to the strandbox.
You mean your men are divers?
Yes, they are Cuban Army frogmen.
Olé.
I had the situation well in hand. Maribel was weakening, as I'm sure you've noticed. Then she came into my life. I didn't see her coming, but somehow I sensed her presence and knew that my life was changed forever.
Hello, who are you?
Carmelita Rodriguez.
I'd like to kiss you, but I just washed my hair.
Sparks Moran.
As a trained espionage agent, I could tell that she was attracted to me. But I wanted Maribel, and Maribel wanted Renzo, and Renzo wanted the gold.
Spark! Idiot! Let's get this thing first. You all right? Oh, yeah.
All right, we're ready. Where's the Cuban army?
I don't know, but I'm ready.
Vamos, soldados cubanos. A sumergirnos. A sumergirnos.
The search for the strong box had begun, but the sea was cluttered up with Cubans, dispersed by General Tostada to search independently. All those Cubans alone in the deep. This was a chance for Renzo to again become the sea monster. A lonely Cuban had found one of the many wrecks on the bottom. And Renzo had found the lonely Cuban. Their attack was cleanly executed. The victim was dead. The killers delighted, but not satisfied. Renzo must have another quart of Latin blood. We waited, sensing the dangers below, while the unholy three sought new prey. It didn't take them long to find it.
What happened to them? What's this, Tut?
No, it was a monster.
What do you mean a monster?
A real, live, honest-to-goodness monster with claws and everything.
Oh, you're nuts. Pull this thing.
Carmelita, it's too dangerous for you here. Let's run away and live a little.
No, I'm in love with the Sparks.
Sparks Moran?
Let's see.
Well, how can you be in love with him? He's an idiot. You ought to be in love with me.
No, I'm in love with him. And I don't care if he'll never see you again.
You dick! Oh, if I'd only paid my life insurance premium, I'd kill myself.
Oh, no. Don't kid yourself.
Well, why not?
No, you come with me. I'll show you. Come with me to the jungle.
You seen one jungle, you've seen them all.
You come with me, you'll see and you like.
Hello, Carl.
Senor, I'm very much afraid of this monster.
Well, let's just pick up and go home.
No.
Mano. We will not stop until we have the strongbox. From now on, we'll dive with spear guns.
Crazy.
Mango! Mango! Mango!
I mean, hello, she's like gaga gorgeous.
Now, this howdy-doody looking mother fella.
Senor Happy Chuck, this girl is my daughter. Her name is Mango.
Mango.
Óyeme, la novia lo dejó ahora por un idiota y el pobrecito, tú sabes, quería matar. Pero yo le dije que no lo hiciera, que él necesitaba una persona que lo alegrara. I was telling her what that no good of Carmelita do to you. I was telling her to cheer you up.
Oh, gee, thanks, Porcina. But it really wasn't necessary.
You not like Mango?
Oh, yeah, I like it.
Siento mucho lo que le ha pasado, señor. Es algo que le pasa a todo el mundo con mucha frecuencia. Es lo mejor.
She no speak good English, señor.
Well, I don't think that's going to matter at all.
Okay, I'm going back now. Mr. Peterson Jr. He is waiting for me now.
Well, adios, Porcina.
Adios.
Why didn't you take a picture? It'll last longer.
La tuya, ¿verdad?
¡Suéltame, perro sapo! ¡Suéltame! ¡Quita tu mano sucia!
Oh, my ovaries.
Are you all right, Porcina?
Oh, I'm all right, my hero.
Hey, where's Happy Jack?
Oh, come on. I'll take you to them.
Them?
Yes.
Well, here comes Pete and Porcina.
Se parecen a los premios más baratos en una galería de tiro.
You know, Pete, I'm getting tired of all this running around. You know what I'd like to do?
What's that?
I'd like to marry Mango and settle down here.
Oh, good for
well,
you.
I could start a tennis club.
They don't have clubs. They have rackets.
But you know something, though? I'd like to do the same thing myself. Say, why don't we rub them all out? And this way, we can keep the strong box for ourselves.
Oh, yes. Well, even Mary Bell?
Oh, gee, I don't know about her.
Well, she is my sister. Of course, we could keep her around to do the housekeeping.
Sure.
And she'll get over losing Renzo.
Sure.
Well, how about it? Is it a deal?
Sure.
This is Dr. Tar.
I'm Professor Feather of Psycho Cinema. You are watching The Mummy and Monkey's Hairy, Scary Hangout. Wait, no, okay.
Here's what people are saying about 1220 WGAR and all the colors in the radio.
Have you heard the way Cannon's callers discuss sex on his talk show?
I'm a true blue fan.
How about WGAR News?
It could be rosier.
What do you want him to do, make it up? I always catch the time fairy on WA's morning show. Don't you just love it?
I love all that jazz from 7 till midnight.
All what jazz?
I just told you.
You bet your pink kitty.
1220 WGAR. It's a sight for sore ears. Tuesday, Mr. T tackles terrorists to save a beautiful heiress.
This story's getting too far out, even for me.
The A-Team. Then it's a race with death when Murray's on the trail of international thieves.
I feel just like a spy, don't you?
On Riptide.
There's never been nothing like burger and bones. There's never been nothing like this to eat. There's never been burger with bones for a treat. Canoration Burger has a bag of bones. Two of my favorite dishes, so delicious. Burger and bones. There's never been nothing like burger and bones.
Baking soda?
Then it's Super Bloopers, Celebrity Stumbles, and Famous Flubs. Join Dick Clark and Barbara Eden for an all-new hour of TV's Censored Bloopers Friday. Sunday, Deborah Winger, just nominated for an Oscar, is dynamite as Travolta tries to tame her in Urban Cowboys. Sunday.
The RCA Select-O-Vision Video Monitor is a high-performance television and more. It's designed to get the most from your video components, video cassette recorders, video disc players, and even your stereo. Simply plug in for a better picture and true stereo sound. The RCA Select-O-Vision Monitor, quite simply, incredible. We'll open your eyes.
These buttermilk biscuits remind me of home. Why? Remember, whenever we'd have Kentucky Fried Chicken, Mom made biscuits for us?
Mom never made me biscuits.
Chicken's real special.
Mom never made me biscuits.
And the biscuits are made from scratch, just like Mom.
Yeah, but see, Mom never made me biscuits.
Too bad. Because it tasted just like these.
She never made me biscuits.
Kentucky Fried Chicken and biscuits made from scratch. What a match! They do chicken right.
Connie Chung on Tuesdays, AM Cleveland.
There we go. All right. Okay. Woo.
Welcome back, gang. And Michael and Terry Shook, thank you very much. And Brian, thank you for the super chats. It's very sweet of you guys. And yeah, we watched The Creature from the Haunted Sea, and then we watched part of Rescued Reels. With that buffering, I don't know.
Is that just us stuck? That's just us stuck in the. Don't worry about that. Oh, there it goes again. Error.
Oh, here we go again.
Oh Lord.
Really?
Almost made it. So.
No, we're not on anymore.
Oh.
Yeah.
What happened?
Look, it kicked us off.
Off of oh.
Yeah. I don't think we're on anymore. Is it?
We're stuck. There we go.
Where's our chat?
Chat's there.
Well, like it's not loading on my phone anymore.
It's here. Mofei Chen just
Okay. Oh, thank you, Mofei Chen. That is so weird.
Oh my gosh, what is going on tonight?
I really don't know what the hell's going on.
It's knocking the wind out of you. I could tell you're like half there in the mind with this stuff.
Well, it really just ruins venting. It really.
Stay in character.
I'm trying. It really messes with you when you're trying to do this, and it's just like everything is going wrong.
Well, it is Friday the 13th, so I really am not super shocked.
But I guess we have to blame Jason for this, right?
Yeah, Jason, the guy that's messing with the internet. Yeah, now he's hacking up a server somewhere.
That must be what's going on.
Ken Harrington says, "Take a deep breath, Janet." That's good. Breaks continuity. Yeah.
Yeah, it just makes it tough to keep that vibe going when it just keeps messing up.
We're monitoring the situation. We do get a report that what's this?
What's what?
Why is it showing that?
Because...
Did I hit something?
I have no idea.
Uh-oh.
I don't know anymore.
Why is it doing that?
It jumps from stream is healthy to error messages.
Yeah,
it goes back and forth.
I don't know why we're seeing the thumbnail here on this.
It's not letting me...
Should I hit play?
I guess?
Will that take us back to the... yeah, it does. It takes us back. Okay.
Are we still...
Anyway.
Okay.
If people say we're still there. So anyway, let's move on to a bit that you all know and love called "What Do You Do?" Let's kind of see how far we can get with that.
Let's hope it works.
Let's just jump right in since we don't know.
Oh no, let's try.
What do you do when you're watching the Hangout? Do you watch on your PC? Do you watch on your phone, in a group or alone? Send us pics and let us see. What do you do when you're watching the Hangout? Does your hairy, scary show? Do you watch with your dog, or you sleep like a log? Send us pics and let us know, yeah.
Okay, our first contribution is from Michaela, who, you know the story behind this. Go ahead and tell us.
Yes, so Miss Michaela Stormer, Store Ghoulie is her screen name on YouTube. I'm not sure if she's watching tonight or not. She might have given up on us. But she does post in the Mummy and the Monkey Facebook group. That was her in Georgia at church. They were surprising her with a big spider they had hanging from the ceiling. So she was helping with some Bible school stuff. And, you know, the kids there surprised her. So I thought that was cute with the big fuzzy spider. And she thought it was fun. And the pictures were fun, too.
It is very cool. So hopefully you recovered, Michaela. I'm sure you're fine. And yeah, it would be really hard for me to be in that situation because I'd probably swear in church. So good thing
that wouldn't be good. So yeah, thank you, Miss Michaela, for sending that in. And we hope that you're having a fun time, you know, with your studies there.
Yep, and we only got 2 entries this week, and the last one is, and this is, I love this one, is from the comic book man. And look at this, now that's a setup right there when you're watching anything. He's got the big screen TV.
How cool.
Then he's got all the cool like horror posters, Carrie, Attack of the 50-Foot Woman, The Thing, Creepshow, bunch of cool VHS looks like behind him, and or DVDs. Toys, that's cool. And he's I think he's in character that, or he should maybe stop losing weight because you're looking a little bony there, my friend.
That's a great setup. Thank you for sending that in, Comic Book Man.
Very, very cool. And that's what we like to call, What Do You Do?
So there's the What Do You Do? And if you want to be featured on a future What Do You Do, you can email us. And our email is themummyandthemonkey@gmail.com, and it will be considered for a future episode, hopefully with a better stream connection.
That's right. Like I said, I can go back and fix this show. It's not a problem.
Yeah, but then, never mind. We won't get into it.
Yeah, you have little faith. It's all good. It's all good. Let's keep up the spirits.
We do have a prize giveaway.
That's right.
So let's remind everybody. I have been writing down, despite all the snafus, I have been writing down your names and putting them in my mummy bucket. And the prize is the DVD where we host the movie Zombie Cop. And the movie was made by indie filmmaker J.R. Bookwalter, an Akron, Ohio native.
Yes, and this is a part of a series we like to call The Mummy and the Monkey's Nitty Gritty Indie.
Yes.
Almost rhymes all the way through.
Nitty Gritty Indie, where we host indie movies straight to video.
Yes, and there could be, the first one we did was the Joe Bizarro movie, Satan's, what was it called? Brides of Satan.
Brides of Satan.
I was thinking Satan's Cheerleaders. Brides of Satan.
Or Satan's School for Girls.
No, that too. But
we've hosted that one before.
Brides of Satan, and that has some naughty stuff in it. So kind of different departure because it's direct to DVD, direct to video. Something we couldn't really show on here.
Yes, the straight to video stuff. Some of it we couldn't put it on YouTube unless if we did a lot of editing. Yeah, and all this other kind of stuff. So we like to try to stretch some different content. For all types of viewers. So while the movie's playing, I've been writing down your names and putting them in my big plastic shiny mummy bucket.
Ouch.
And at the end of the night, if we're all, still doing good here on YouTube, we will draw that name for the lucky winner, and then they just need to email us to claim their prize. If we do get disconnected from the YouTube, we will still do a prize drawing and just post it in the Mummy and the Monkey Facebook group.
Very
so
good.
Don't be too discouraged. We will still have a prize drawing.
So home stretch here. We only got one more fart to go. And we have a TV show time travel and wrap it up with the prize giveaway. So
all right, well, let's see if we could finish up.
That's right. All is not lost. Let's all just kind of, like they say, the show must go on. Okay.
Right. All right. So here's the rest of.
This is it. The final fart. Finally going to see this creature. All right. They've been talking about.
Yeah, we haven't even seen the monster
yet. What a
yet.
ripoff, right? Anyway, here we go. Fart 4. The final fart. Clench your nose tight or clip it tight, whatever you want to do. Squeeze your nose tight, because here we go to Fart 4 of the creature from the haunted sea.
Señor, usted me está proponiendo una cosa sucia. Le exijo una satisfacción. What's this? What is this?
This man's wife is playing around with Mr. Pierce. He's very angry.
That's tough. Mire, lo único que puedo hacer es venderla. Yo creo que $50 y una caja de alcaldía está en orden.
This man wants to sell you his wife for $50 and a case of rum.
Television nuts.
Dice que está loco.
Señor, no acepto esa clase de insulto a nadie. Ahora le fijo $100.
Carmelita, will you talk to him? We're busy.
Oh, sure. We told him to cut down to 20 for a fifth of gin. What's he say?
Gin nothing. Who wants to buy his improbable wife? Come on, General Tostado, let's get going. Soldados cubanos, de nuevo a sumergirnos. Una, dos y tres. Una, dos y tres. Una, dos, tres. All right, baby. Listen, you hold on to these, because I can't use them without Peter Jack to help me, huh?
I'll keep them warm for you.
Renzo Capetto had at last found the strongbox. And the unknown partner had found Renzo Capetto.
I haven't looked this pretty since I was a baby.
Hey! Uh-oh.
Mango! Mango!
I wish you could just shut your big yapper!
Why'd you have to do it, Renzo?
Why did I have to do what?
Don't play games with me. Why'd you kill her?
Jack, I swear I had nothing.
I said don't play games. We all saw the same 5 incisions in the round marks on that stupid toilet plunger.
Why'd you ask Maribel? I gave her the rakes before I went under.
That won't play. You had 2 more in your trunk, just in case, you said, remember?
Yeah, I remember, but they're still there. I can't convince him, honey. Maybe you can.
Sorry, honey. I'm afraid I'm going to have to go along with Jack.
You think I did it?
Well, what else can I think? You made that monster up out of thin air. Now, don't try to tell me it's real. I'm not that stupid.
Well, I am. I always believed in it.
But it's got to be real. Either that or the Cubans are trying to kill us off.
I can't buy that.
I don't care what you buy. From now on, we're going to die with spirits like the rest of them. We've got to get rid of the rest of those Cubans as quickly as possible. Now, we'll start tomorrow morning with Tostado.
Jack? Pete? Possible death notwithstanding, the courageous general and 2 of his men dove once more into the deadly sea. But, as usual, they were not alone. Renzo waited for them to separate. One pulled away, and then there were 2. Tostado went on alone into the forbidding void, with the killers closing in. The giant observer stood watching over a pathetic bit of cloth, all that remained of Mango. At last, Tostado had found his gold in his own watery grave. The general died as all generals should. His greedy murderers let his body drift away while they congratulated each other. Happy Jack found the scrap of a dress and knew what had happened to his beloved. Suddenly. You're dead meat, Pilgrim.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Don't touch me.
Oh, honey.
Go ahead, try to talk yourself out of it. Try to talk yourself cool this time.
Baby.
All right, tell me the Cubans did it, only they were on board pulling it down. Now, who was down there with Jack?
No, baby, you gotta believe.
I don't ever have to look at you again. Oh, Ren.
Back off,
Mary Bell, I saw what he did to you. They killed your brother. And now you've got to leave, Mary Bell, and there's no one to help you but me.
Oh, Mary Bell, I love you so much I could split.
Keep away from me, meathead.
What do you do to my man? Oh, shut up. Oh, thank you.
It was dusk. I could tell because the sun was going down.
You were right, senor. All my army is finished. I knew when the general died. I don't care about the fox anymore. Let the monster. I don't want him to kill any more of my men. Neither do I, Colonel. I think we must go to Ciudad Trujillo in the morning.
You can go anywhere you like. I'm going home.
To America?
America? No, I can't go back there anymore. Sicily.
Oh.
I've got an uncle there who's been after me for years to help him stamp grapes. It's beginning to appeal to me.
Mary Bell hates me.
I know. But I love you.
Kind of nice having somebody with you.
Why don't you try to me? You might like it.
I guess I can try. She pressed her hot Latin lips against mine, and I forgot everything but Carmelita. But our silent partner was not going to let me forget. This was it. There was but one thing a responsible, trusted representative of the United States government could do at a time like this. Get out of there.
There you go. Honey, I'd just like one more chance to explain. Please.
It's all right, Brooksy. Doesn't really matter. No matter where you go or what you do or whom you kill. I'll love you till the day I die.
Hey, girlfriend!
Help! Help! Save me! Help! Save me! Help!
We are two wild and crazy guys!
Lorenzo loved Mary Bell, but he was the skipper and decided to go down ahead of his ship.
Well, you're just in time for what might be a very unhappy ending.
Oh, good heavens, someone's caught my tinkle.
Ah, crap.
Hiya, gang. Hiya, 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 hiya.
Carmelita, I've never known a girl like you.
You want to spend your whole life in a monastery?
Carmelita, I love you, and I want to marry you and take you away from all this.
That I would like it, I think.
Of course, we'd have to live on the salary of an American spy, which is $41.50 a week.
I don't care. You're so strong, so intelligent. You see how you solve this whole case? You're the smartest Filipino in the whole world.
I'm not really as smart as I look, Carmelita. You see, I have to admit that all that time I thought Renzo and the Cubans were trying to steal that strong box. But I was wrong. The real killer was the monster.
So what? You're beautiful.
So I got the girl. And guess who got the gold?
Is this a happy ending or a sad ending?
It's an ending. That's enough.
Go. You're watching The Mummy and the Monkey Show.
jumps all the time. Hey, there we go. Well, we did it. With maybe a little tiny buffer there, but geez, now it's going to get better towards the end of the show. What gives?
We finally got through the movie.
This has been truly a Friday the 13th style show, that's for sure.
Yes, it's definitely been different and weird.
That's okay, you know.
That monster, though. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, oof, like at one point, like you said, it looked like a little Mr. Hanky in the water there. Kind of bobbing there. I've seen that many times. I look back, you know what I mean? Yeah, so there you go. The creature from the haunted sea.
Yeah. And he's in the movie for like maybe 3 minutes.
They could rename this movie the movie that you shouldn't see.
Probably.
Yeah, spelled S-E-E, obviously. Not
the creature that you barely see.
Yeah. Oh boy. Anyway.
Wow.
Yeah, it's on top of this being a crappy movie and having the crappy reception, it doesn't really help it. But anyway.
All right, so what do we have next, Grim?
We have a Cleveland TV show time travel just for you out there. That's right. All of you watching. This is when I go down, take a trip down memory lane, as it were, with I put together this like visual montage of the different programs that were shown on late night TV right here in Cleveland, Ohio, or Northeast Ohio area, back from the 70s, 80s, and into the 90s.
So we're going to travel back in time.
Because, yes, we had multiple horror hosts at the same time here in Northeast Ohio. And between Friday and Saturday, they would have some pretty interesting programming.
Oh, yeah.
So without further ado, let's get to tonight's episode, or tonight's installment of Cleveland TV show time travel, baby. That's right. We're going to start it off like we always do with WJKW TV8 in Cleveland. It is Friday, June 11th, 1987 at 11:30 p.m. It is the one, the only Big Chuck and Little John show. And their movie that night was the Stan Laurel and Oliver Hardy classic Swiss Miss.
Oh, that's a good one.
This is a really, really fun one.
Oh, they mess up everything in this movie.
The beginning of it where they burn down, basically almost burn down this guy's house is great. And the piano on the bridge is a funny one too.
Oh my goodness.
Now later on that night, this was not a hosted show. It was just movies they would run all night right after the Big Chuck and Little John show.
Scared to Death.
And the first movie that night was the Bela Lugosi slap classic, Scared to Death.
Yeah, we've hosted that one before.
Oh boy, yeah, this was a good one. And it's in color too, which is kind of odd.
Ooh,
for
that mannequin's
that time.
creepy.
Well, then we go on over to June 12th, the next day on Saturday, to Channel 43 WUAB TV for the one, the only superhost. Oh, well, wait a minute, maybe not. Let's say his show was preempted by worldwide. Yeah, this wrestling match must have been important. But the rest of the programming was kind of neat for that day. No superhost, but you had Wonder Woman. She's a superhero. And then you had followed by an episode of Dukes of Hazzard. And then they get to a superhost movie, I think, maybe City Beneath the Sea. I'm not sure if he hosted this or not, but that's what they showed after those two installments of. And then in the evening program on Channel 43, they kept the hits coming with Buck Rogers at 5 p.m., an episode of that.
Oh, nice.
Followed by Star Trek, the original series, at 6 p.m. with all your Trekkie favorites. Boy, what a great night, and what a great time to be alive back then. And that concludes tonight's Cleveland TV show time travel. Ooh, I got to get back up to the web. There we go.
Grim, I must correct you, though. There's a lot of Star Trek fans that don't like to be referred to as Trekkie.
Trekkers.
Technically, push up my glasses. Technically, they like to be referred to as Trekkers.
My bad. Sorry, and I should know that because we belong to a Star Trek.
The Cleveland Star Trek
chapter.
Club. Yeah.
Yes.
The Federation.
Trekkers, Trekkies. Well, you know.
All right.
What do we call the hairy, scary hangouters? Hangouters. Hangout-ease. I don't know.
I don't know about that.
They're just part of the gang. Well, there you go. And we're almost done here. We're not quite done yet because we still have a prize to give away.
We
That's
do.
Right.
So we've got the prize drawing. So, we've been sitting around watching this cheesy movie. Let's, get up and stretch a minute and let's shake. 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 Shake my bucket. Shake your bucket, too.
Shake them buckets out there. Those dupas should be shaking.
Let's get this stirred up here.
I'll get my little sound effect thing ready to go.
Was my dupa buffered?
Probably not.
That wasn't buffered, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, who can it be now?
That's the one time it shouldn't buffer.
Who's the winner? And the winner is...
You went from your hot little bucket to your hot little hands.
Yes, and the winner is... The winner is Grandpappy.
Oh, Grandpappy.
Grandpappy's the winner.
Yes.
Congratulations, Grandpappy.
Booyah.
Awesome. So we'll get that sent out. And who won last week? Schultz won last week.
James Schultz won. Yeah, that's right.
But you guys are all winners to us. Thank you so much for being troopers.
I was about to say, more than winners, they're troopers for sticking with tonight's particular broadcast. But like I said,
technical difficulties.
Yeah, it was chock full of it. But again, couldn't expect anything less for a Friday the 13th show. We didn't plan it this way. Trust me. The stress and all that is not something we like. But
no, stuff happens. But here we are, and thank you guys again for tuning in. There's no Harry's Scary Hangover show.
Yeah, it might. Why bother? It might buffer.
Yeah, it'll probably buffer. But we'll probably do a podcast in the near future.
For sure. Yeah. And
have a fun and safe weekend.
That's right. Happy Father's Day weekend, all you fathers out there, and whatever you're celebrating this weekend, be safe, have fun, and we'll see you right here, same time, same place, whenever we do this all over again at the Mummy and the Monkey's Harry's Scary Hangout.
Hold on, Grim.
What?
Good night. Good fright.
Oh yes.
Mwah. Bye-bye.
See you later, alligators.